Well, I bet none of you were expecting this. Basically, I thought I'd share with you guys something that's gonna take up a lot of my time for the next few weeks. As part of my course, I have to make a game from scratch in couple weeks. I think my deadline's in like 2 weeks, maybe 3. The end of November anyway, so more than that actually. But I'm gonna try and get this done as quick as possible. So basically, I have to make a video game by the end of November, starting now, and I do mean right now. I've been working all day on it. So I thought it'd be cool to kind of document what's going on as well, because I thought it'd be a good experience for anyone getting into game development. I mean, this isn't my first game, this is technically my third, but it's my second one using the Unity engine, which is great because you guys can see what I'm working on as well and maybe get your own idea of how easy it is to develop a game in Unity. So I should probably talk through. Well, this is actually working as kind of, I'm recording this before I write each blog entry on it, because part of my course is I have to do the whole blog entry for everything going on for every design decision I make. So this is not only doubling as kind of a video accompaniment to it, but me getting my thoughts right. And you guys get to have a look at what goes on here. So basically, I'm using Unity, I'm using the little coding I know off the top of my head, so I'm using C#. Although I may switch to the Corgi engine if I manage to get it. But what we're going to make is we're going to make a space shooter. And I did originally plan to film me talking to a camera, but I thought it'd be a lot better to have some of the stuff going on the screen while I'm talking. Because a lot of the stuff I do for drawing-wise, I do at uni between classes, so most of the time you'll get shots of some of the stuff going on and then video footage of it being digitally coloured in. Basically, I am sharing with you guys this one hell of a breakdown. But I'm doing a space shooter because I'm a huge fan of science fiction. I mean, an absolutely huge fan. I mean, I'm surprised I haven't done any science fiction projects before. I mean, my last game was about demons. The one before that was Visiting Cyberspace, which is kind of science fiction. But I wanted to go for the full-on, like, Buck Rogers feel with this. So, the main character, which I'm hoping you'll be able to see while I'm drawing, I've named Dodge. I mean, this first episode is going to be about kind of coming up with the sprites, how I do things that way, and coming up with the character. I mean, I had this idea in my head of this kid that was kind of a space ranger kind of thing. I mean, I drew an image a little over a week ago that I threw up on Twitter. A few of you may have seen. I'm going to put it up on screen. That was this kid in a spacesuit, and I thought it looked really cool, and I wanted to design a game based on that. So I've been drawing movement sprites all week, and I'll show you. Hopefully you'll have already seen them now on screen. From now on, I'm just going to assume that everything I'm saying will go up on screen, because I keep pausing to say it will be on screen. I'm going to assume I'm putting it up screen. Future me, make sure it's on screen. But basically what we have to do is we have to go through a walk cycle for a character, just so we can move. And I plan on having him jump and use a weapon, but I always start with the walk cycle first. If the walk cycle doesn't look right, then nothing else is going to look right. And there goes my phone. Yeah, my phone's going to go off every now and then, sorry. But when it came to the look of the character, I was thinking of... Buck Rogers wasn't the first thing to come in my head, but it came in while I was drawing it. But the original design was based on the suit from Titan AE, because I really liked that film as a kid, and I like it now. I mean, some of Don Bluth's... I think that was Don Bluth's last film, if I remember right. I don't think he's done anything since. But that was a cool film, and suits you see in things like Alien and Prometheus. And I was thinking a little bit of Galaxy Quest as well, because I love Galaxy Quest, so the suit kind of came from that idea. So that was where he came from. The cocky kid... I know, I drew a male protagonist for Acheron as well, the horror game. And a game I'm making later on this year is going to have a female character as well, so this is kind of my goodbye to the male characters for a while. So, yeah. So that's going to be that. I'm going to edit out every time I pause, because I pause a lot. But yeah, so I'm doing the walk cycle for him, and then hopefully by the end of today I'll have done the script for him moving, and hopefully that'll be up on screen, but, Unity is actually quite easy to use once you know what it is. I mean, I put up on Twitter asking if you guys wanted this, so if you don't like this kind of video, let me know. Crew seemed very behind it, actually. But I'm going to record a lot more footage of things I need to do, because I need to actually record audio for it as well. For example, him moving and the background sound. So you'll get some stuff later with me playing some music and going through different sound files to try and find the right sound. But hopefully this video is going to cover mostly movement and scripting, which would be great if I can get that done today. Then I'll have this video up as soon as I can once everything's recorded. But that's the aim for today, because once I've got that done, then I know that's all good. So over the weekend, I worked MCM, which was great, because I was working with Miss Knick-Knack and Leah Zor and the guys at Rising Star Games. That was a great experience, because not only were we at Comic-Con, I mean, I was there for 3 days, although the first day I was only walking around. We got to have a look at some of the games that are coming out, so Poncho was there, which is a great game coming out in November. That's coming out on PS4, Steam, and I think a few other things. And the last time I worked at a convention with Rising Star, we had the guys who made Poncho there, and they were a great help, because we were learning Unity at the time, and they'd made Poncho in Unity, so if you want a good example of a Unity game, go have a look at Poncho, because that's going to be great. But yeah, MCM was a great experience, because we got to see what was coming up next. We could see what the new trends were, as well as say hi to a couple of vendors there, and stop by Tokyo Toys, which I'm living off Pocky still. Quite literally, I mean. That is a Pocky wrapper I've been eating. In fact, I will prove it. That was me eating Pocky. Kind of disgusting, but I'm eating Pocky. Yeah, so MCM was a great help, because we did get to speak to a few people that were on different booths. I mean, we had a Koei distributor next to us, so we spoke to them only a little, because they were busy as well. And it was great, because when we came to user interfaces, I was showing off a rhythm game on a Vita. I've never owned a Vita before, and I've never played one, so it was a great experience to actually get to play with one. I actually kind of like the Vita. It's really comfy to hold. I was kind of surprised. But the game I was showing off was a touchscreen rhythm game. And not once did the game really make it completely obvious that it was touchscreen. I mean, I had people walking up to it, and they were sat there hitting all the buttons trying to get to do stuff, and it's like, I had to walk up to them and say, it's a touchscreen. Because the menu system seriously didn't work if you were using the buttons. I mean, you could just about navigate, but you had to touch the screen for everything, so that kind of confused people. So it was kind of you don't realize these design overflaws until someone's actually playing with your game, which is why demoing is so important. And once I built a demo for this, I plan on getting it out there, and you guys will have like 2 days to film yourselves working on it or something. I don't know. That might breach ethics. I don't know. I need to talk about that. Ethics is also a big thing you have to worry about in uni, so well, ethics is a big thing to worry about anytime, really. But yeah, I'm gonna go through all that. Hopefully what you're seeing now is everything I've done today, so I'm just kind of gonna film what I'm doing each day and quickly chuck that in and edit it, and then put this audio over the top. So I'm hoping that this is enough audio to go over everything I do today. And then tomorrow you'll get, or maybe not tomorrow, I might do this every 2 days, because I've got a few weeks to do this, so if I do it once or twice a week, maybe you'll get a good update of what's going on. This is kind of a vlog. It's an audio vlog, so... A-log? I don't know, that doesn't sound right. Anyway, you know what I mean. But hopefully this will give any of you insight of what's going on. If I happen to have a nervous breakdown and there's a camera nearby, I will turn it on. You can see exactly what this does to me. Hoping this is enough audio for this episode, and if I survive tonight, you will probably hear from me eventually. Bye.